Good morning. I am Gayatri from English Department. So today I am going to discuss the topic O Captain, My Captain. So O Captain, My Captain is a poem written by Walt Whitman. Right? So Walt Whitman is an essayist, poet, and he is a journalist. So as a journalist, Walt Whitman also volunteered as a nurse in American Civil War. So this O Captain, My Captain is written in the memory of Walt Whitman. So here he commemorates and he mourns the death of Abraham Lincoln. Right? So Walt Whitman doesn't have any direct connection or anything with Abraham Lincoln. But after the assassination of the Abraham Lincoln, Walt Whitman felt very sad that he lost a person like Abraham Lincoln. So coming to the background, Abraham Lincoln is a president of America. So here Abraham Lincoln fought for the American people. So here Walt Whitman's and Abraham Lincoln's thoughts are similar. So Walt Whitman felt their thoughts are similar. So he is impressed by the Abraham Lincoln. So his death made Walt Whitman very sad. So Abraham Lincoln was fought against the southern people of American for Negro people, right? So after the completion of the American Civil War, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. So in counterpart of that assassination, Walt Whitman wrote this poem, O Captain, My Captain. The poem starts like this. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip was done. Here in a ship, a captain and an unknown speaker is narrating the story what was happening there. The speaker tells that, O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip was done. The speaker says that our fearful trip which we ought to do is done. We completed our fearful trip, our voyage in the ocean. We are about to reach the port. We are nearer to the ocean port. So we achieved the thing we want to. Right? So the people on the seashore are very excited, very happy to see the ship and the captain which is returning back. Right? But what you are? But you are looking so pale. You are dead like this. Please get up. The people are waiting for you. They are with the garlands, bouquets and everything. They are in joyful mood that you received the port and the ship reached the port. But you are here like dead. So this poem has three stanzas. At the last stanza, the speaker says that the speaker considers the captain of the ship as father. My dear father, you are so pale and you are dead here on the deck. So the people there are waiting for you, but the joy and the happiness in the people became very sad because of your death. So here Walt Whitman tried to symbolize the captain with the Abraham Lincoln, right? So how the Abraham Lincoln died in the American Civil War, here the captain also died. So here this O Captain, My Captain basically symbolizes Abraham Lincoln and the war and their winning moment of the American Civil War. So here, okay, in the title O Captain, My Captain, captain refers to the Abraham Lincoln, right? So when the captain died, he is about to reach the seaport. So likewise here, after few days of completion of the American Civil War, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Right? On the port, the people are enjoying. They are in joyful mood. The vibes are joyful vibes there. They are waiting for the captain to return. In the same way, the American people treated Abraham Lincoln as their father, and they are waiting for his return to enjoy the moment of the winning of the American Civil War. But that time they heard the news of the Abraham Lincoln's death. So as Abraham Lincoln supported the Northern American people, so they treat him as their father. So when they know about the death of the Abraham Lincoln, they felt very sad. The joyful mood became very sad. So here the fearful trip symbolizes the Civil War. How the fearful trip was completed, how the ship is about to reach the seafall by crossing all the barriers, all the struggles, same way they are about to reach, about to won the Civil War. So they faced many struggles and everything, and they're about to reach the winning movement of the American Civil War. So that time Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. So in that time the people are in two moods, happiness and sadness, because happiness is they won the war, so they can able to become free from the slavery. But their father, who treated them as their father, Abraham Lincoln, was dead. So that is a sad moment for that people. The joyful mood became the mournful mood for the Abraham Lincoln. So here the major theme is the victory and loss. So the people and the state and the Walt Whitman, everyone who consider Abraham Lincoln as their father, they are in two modes. The one is the victory and the loss. So the victory is that they won the war which they ought to be, which they wanted. Now they are free from the slavery, right? So because of that they are celebrating their victory. They won the war. They can be live free without any slavery. So because of that they are very happy. But they also lost their father, who treated them as their father. They lost the Abraham Lincoln. So here this is the main plot of the story. Coming to the analysis, Walt Whitman metaphorically here shows that, symbolizes that captain was the Abraham Lincoln, right? And the ship was the American state, and the voyage was the Civil War. So here these all symbolizes. Oh, yet Walt Whitman is not so close, not met Abraham Lincoln, but he felt that the Abraham Lincoln's thoughts and Walt Whitman thoughts are similar, right? So both of them supports the free of slavery. So they don't support the slavery. They are opposed to slavery. So when Walt Whitman went to Washington, so he doesn't directly met the Abraham Lincoln, but he felt the presence of the Abraham Lincoln and he is impressed by his thoughts. So because of that he felt sad about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. So in the third stanza, Walt Whitman treats Abraham Lincoln as his father, because the southern people of America treats the Abraham Lincoln as their father, but not biological father, but they still treat his father because he supports them, he fights for them. So because of that the American people treats Abraham Lincoln as their father. So in the same way Walt Whitman also here mentioned the captain as his father. So it symbolizes that he treated Abraham Lincoln as his father. So already all of you know that the poets or authors are the abnormal persons. So here every poet, consider any author or poet, they always wanted to make an account of their experiences. So in the same way Walt Whitman also want to maintain the account of the experiences of this Civil War. So when he went to Washington in 1861, that time the American Civil War was started. So there in American Civil War he volunteered as a nurse. So by seeing all that incidences in the American Civil War, he is influenced by that all things and he wanted to make an account of his experiences in his collections. So this O Captain, My Captain is the poem from the collection of Leaves of Grass. So because of that he also included this poem. So on the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, Walt Whitman wrote many poems. So one of the poem is the O Captain,